Hey up everyone, Magpie Gaming here. I hope you're all doing well. So we've got 4 new images for Streets of Tarkov which have been released. These are teaser images for the next expansion to the map, which is due with the next content update, which is due God knows when, because really anybody doesn't have an idea at the moment of what is going on with the updates to the game. So looking at the images, we've got one exterior shot which shows some Terror Group offices, and then it looks like another office building or hotel next to it. Then we've got 3 interior shots. We've got one of a kitchen area, one of like a canteen cafeteria area, and then we've got one in a security office with all CCTV monitoring equipment. It would be really cool if you could actually see PMCs walking past on the cameras on the screens if you were stood in that room. Cool would that be? But I don't think that's going to happen, but it would be a pretty nice touch in the game. So everybody's asking, when will we get this? When will the wipe be? And honestly, like I say, nobody has a clue right now. Usually we would wipe towards the end of June into maybe just into July, so it would be any time now, but it seems like that might slip a little bit. One of the reasons for that is that we know that the latest technical patch is only just in testing on the ETS servers, so they haven't even got round to testing what will be in the content patch, if indeed they do test that. I don't know if they do test things like the content patches or whether they just throw them in there. I think maybe the ETS is more for the technical side of things to iron out all the kinks and bugs, but I'm not 100% sure. I did a recent video where you could check to see if you had ETS access so that you could go and check out the latest updates. I've had quite a few people respond on that one saying that they had ETS access, they didn't know that they did, but they do. I've had a couple of other people saying that they've tried it but it's really janky, they can't get into a game, etc, etc. I think that's par for the course on the ETS servers. I think it's probably one of those sort of ecosystems where there's constant updates, constant changes, so it may just not launch sometimes, may not work at all. I think it's just going to be one of those sort of areas of the game that is going to be touch and go sometimes due to the nature of the updates that are being applied on there. So my best guesstimate for when we will get a wipe is I'm going to go for the back end of July. I think that they still need time to get this technical patch tested. Obviously they put a shout out to the community asking people to go and try it on the ETS if they did indeed have access, so they obviously want to get player feedback on this before they push it to the main game. Does this update have Unity 2021? Is it running on that latest version of Unity? We just don't know. Obviously somebody will be able to work that out that goes on ETS, but because of NDA you can't actually tell anybody, so we'll just have to wait and see. But I think some of the things that were due to be tested in that next technical patch were due to be sort of Unity 2021 related. It was related in pushing things once they were on that version of the engine. So for me, I think it is on that, but we won't know. Obviously I'm going to go for the back end of July, but I think it could be a little bit longer. You just can't really tell with these things. It's, you know, I'm saying all this now and then it could wipe next week and update. You just don't know. It is sort of one of those games where you can never second guess battle state games, and I say that in a lot of my videos, and it is true. You just cannot second guess these guys, and I think a lot of the time even they don't know when it's going to wipe. Obviously they'll have internal sort of time frames for when they want to do these things, but it doesn't always work out how they want it to and when they want it to. So we'll just have to wait and see. But of course I will bring you the latest news on what is going on with the game as and when it drops and as and when I know it. So with that being said, if you're not currently subscribed to the channel but you're enjoying the content, please do consider giving me a subscribe. It really does help me out. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you all have a good weekend, and thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Stay safe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.